Alright, what's up everyone? So the first thing that we gotta talk about is the Social Knockout 2 boxing event. Now this is obviously the sequel to the first event that we had just a couple of months ago, and this one was alright. I don't think I liked it as much as the last one, but it was a decent watch. So let's go over the card. I'm not gonna go through every fight, I'm just gonna talk about the ones that interested me and the ones that I want to talk about for a bit, which were the N&A Productions fight, the Niall /TheBreadBatch fight, the Slim fight, the Saleh fight, and the main event. So one of the first fights that happened was N&A Productions versus this guy named Adnan, and honestly I thought that N&A Productions was gonna get rocked again, but he ended up taking a W in the end by unanimous decision. And also I want to quickly go over this one moment that happened in the fight.
These are our commentators. What was that?
What the hell? Dude straight up went in with a Superman punch like he was Roman Reigns from the WWE. But going on to the next fight, it was now time to see how Niall, the guy that runs the TheBreadBatch page on Instagram, would have done in the boxing ring against his opponent, Tyson. So overall, this fight was pretty good. Some would even say that this was the best one of the night. In the end, Tyson ended up taking the round 3 TKO victory as he knocked down Niall a couple of times throughout the match.
Tyson's a bigger guy. Oh! Oh! Cupping. Oh! And he's down. Yeah, that's it. Call it.
And then after he was announced to be the winner, Tyson ended up making this statement at the end.
But as I told you guys, we called him before TheBreadBatch, but his new name is TheBreadBatch.
Now the next fight that I want to go over was the one with Slim going up against Adnan, and in this one Slim won by a 3rd round knockout. And I gotta say, Slim was kind of entertaining here throughout the fight, just doing some taunting here and there. I know a lot of people hate Slim, but the dude puts on a show. Gotta give him some props for that. But anyways, after he was announced as the winner, Slim went on to call out a certain Face Clan member.
Face temperature. Where you at, boy? You wanna get slapped next? I'm gonna show you, son. I'm gonna show you this boxing shit is real, bro. I put in that work. This man got a boxing bag in his backyard. He thinks he's a boxer now. I'm a worker, bro. I promise you that.
We then later had the Saleh fight where he went up against Elshayb. And to be honest, this one didn't really have a lot of talking points, I would say. But we did have the two acting like buffoons throughout the match.
Look, I think he needs to put it on him a bit more. A lot of people don't. Oh, what was that? Look at that.
Dude, what am I watching? Anyways, Saleh went on to win the match by unanimous decision, and after that was announced, he was asked if there was anybody he wanted to call out, and he had this to say.
Is there anyone you want to call out? Honestly, you know, these people that were on social gloves like DDG, Taylor Holder, Bryce Hall, none of y'all got paid. None of you guys got paid. Come to Dubai, come get paid, and let's fight, man. You're going to get paid if you fight in Social Knockout. It's not about social gloves. It's all about Social Knockout, baby.
But moving on, we then had the main event where we saw Money Kicks go up against Ajmal. Now remember, Money Kicks is that one Dubai YouTuber whose family is worth billions. And he won the main event of the first Social Knockout by unanimous decision. You'll see why I'm reminding you of this later. So the fight's just happening like normal, I guess. And then this happens in the first round.
Big shot from Money Kicks. Money Kicks is going for that knockout. And he's down. The guy doesn't look, he's going up. Oh, and it's all over. First round knockout. Big knockout.
Money Kicks. And the baby jumps in.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you want me to say? I mean, round 1, this Ajmal guy gets hit in the head by the power of 1,000 feathers. And then he just lays on the ground with a look just waiting for a cue. And then gets up immediately after the fight gets called off. And congratulates Money Kicks on the win. Like, come on, man. Anyways, Money Kicks gets announced as the winner, and then he goes on to call out another YouTuber.
You know who I really want? People will be shocked now. Someone would just... I want more vlogs next. I want more vlogs.
Yeah, if y'all don't know who Mo Vlogs is, he's this YouTuber from Dubai with over 10 million subscribers. So Money Kicks calls him out and then the event just basically ends there. And I think we're all thinking the same thing with that last fight. The loser took a dive, right? Like look, I'll say this, it doesn't take a genius to rightfully assume that the result of that fight was paid off. Now with me thinking that way, I'm not even mad at that. It's just a bit of like a disappointment. I mean, I didn't have any hopes for that fight, especially after seeing that Money Kicks got the unanimous decision win at the end of the first Social Knockout event. I can't speak for every other viewer that watched the recent fight, but I think I'm right in saying that the vast majority of people that watched it are assuming that the fight was rigged, which like I said, I'm not gonna trip over it. I'm here for the entertainment, right? I'm just not gonna have any more high hopes for the future Social Knockout events, as long as it's the same people running it and are continuing to put Money Kicks in the main event, and we're getting this type of results. But another point that I do want to bring up here is that the fighters that went before the main events have got to feel some type of way. Like they seemingly legitimately train and worked hard for their own fights, and some even put some, if not all, or or most of their reputations on the line, and then for it to get followed by this clown of an act at the end, that's just gotta make you feel lame. But hey, I'm sure they got paid handsomely in the end, so who cares, right? Well, people are gonna be asking who cares if these type of fights and results keep happening in the main event. So you better start thinking long term now, because I'm sure those events are not cheap to run. And even if there's billionaires running it, sooner or later they're not gonna want to keep plowing money into these costly events that are just getting clowned on. That's my take on that. Alright, now let's move on to something else that happened since then, which to be honest hasn't really been anything big or talk worthy. The only other thing that there was that Valkyrae was getting backlash. So this backlash began because recently Valkyrae was hyping up that she was about to release a project that has been in the making for 2 years, and she dropped it, and it was this skincare line where it's supposed to protect you from the blue light particles that your screens emit. I don't know, here's some of what she had to say in the promo.
Meet Reflect. It's the skincare collection that's for everyone who uses a screen. It's designed to protect your skin against blue light, which is emitted from all digital screens.
Yeah, a lot of people weren't buying into it, and they were calling her out for the product, basically saying that blue light pollution or whatever isn't really a problem. It was something along the lines of what these two viral tweets right here said. Not much research into this, but it takes about 40 J over cm squared of blue light to affect skin, pigmentation, free radicals which cause aging and wrinkles. That takes constantly looking at a screen for 15 to 30 days, same amount you get just standing outside in the sun for 15 minutes. I do enjoy being a fan of Rey and everyone, but this is 100% taking advantage of an impressionable young audience to peddle pseudoscience. Almost every single person in that social circle showing blind support of the scam really makes me second guess everyone I've been following. And yeah, dude, in my opinion, those two tweets sound about right, and it also brings up the conclusion that many people now have, which is that blue light pollution really isn't a problem, and Valkyrae and her company are just basically exaggerating the effects of it just to try to sell these products. But yeah, Valkyrae and her company got backlash, and she uploaded a Twitter voice tweet where she basically says that she understands why people are frustrated, and so is she. And then a couple of days later, she went on her YouTube stream to address the situation. Basically, she just says that she still stands behind the product and that she wasn't exactly a co-founder, but more like the face of the brand, like a collaborator of it. Then says that she was able to see how the product was basically made and that she was impressed with it, and that's why she believes in the product, but that she can't talk about it or the company won't release details of it to the public because they don't want other companies to copy them. And then also at times throughout the stream, she mentioned how some of her friends reached out to her when the backlash was going on, and then that there were other friends of hers that didn't reach out to her until specific circumstances occurred. And then Valkyrae did another stream later that night, reading Reddit comments and also backtracking the negative sentiments that she had towards some of her friends like Pokimane. Mizkif then pulled up on the stream and then gave her advice, just telling her to step away from the internet, and especially Reddit and comment sections as well, as this will likely just blow over in just a few days time to a week or so. And yeah, that's where we're at now. Now I guess I'll give my thoughts on the situation. Obviously there's always different sides to every story, so everyone's gonna have their own opinion. I don't think that Valkyrae is a bad person, and I don't think she would put her clean reputation on the line just to make a few quick bucks. I think she went into this Reflect thing with good intentions, but the blue light problem, it's not even something that you necessarily need to worry about at all. I think the bigger fault here is the company that she's with and the way they're going about everything. Like, they're hiding the supposed good things behind the product because they don't want other companies to copy them. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't that what patents are for? So you're able to publicly show how you basically invented something and now others won't be able to copy you? Because Valkyrae is saying that that's the thing that's making her believe in the product, but apparently they can't publicly show that. And as for the moments where she's talking about her real friends, I mean, not everybody has to reach out to you over you getting backlash in order to be considered a good friend, especially if they don't agree with what you did or how you went about things. And yeah, that's basically where I'm at with this whole situation. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens from here, and not just the YouTube drama side of it, but also the business aspect of it. But yeah, that'll be the end of this video now. If you enjoyed it, then make sure to drop a like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, then go ahead and subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later. Alright, see you in the next video.